You would agree that life today is flying at a vicious pace, and sometimes we are running just for the sake of running, without thoughtful plan and analysis. I'm sure you would agree that something which is being dearly missed today is inner satisfaction, contentment. In particular, with due respect, in the elite class, the search for this contentment is even harder. In a poetic manner, I tried to phrase their situation by saying, if they get this inner contentment, for them it would be like birds chirping, rivers flowing smoothly, oceans and canals being filled up, and no hollowness and stress of life being remained. I was almost 6 years that I watched a German movie. In that movie, a witch had got hold of a boy, 6 years, 7 years, and she said to him that you can have 3 wishes. After that, I'm going to eat you up. The boy was innocent and small, so he had no other option than to agree with the witch, which he did. As a first choice, he said, I want to meet my that friend. I miss him. The witch arranged the meeting between the boy and that friend. Later, the boy said, as second wish, I want to eat that chocolate. The witch arranged that chocolate and the boy ate it. Now the witch said, boy, you only have one last wish left, and then afterwards I'll eat you up. The boy suddenly said, innocently, I wish you have a heart. Since the boy's wish had to be fulfilled as per the contract and agreement, so she got a heart, and she all of a sudden exploded. Look, when the witch got the heart and she became human, she immediately realized how much harm she did to many of the boys and girls, families, parents, relatives by eating them, and she could not survive. She preferred to die. She exploded herself because she could not survive. She felt all the agony she had passed to all the boys, girls, and parents she did in the past. If we analyze ourselves, we, in general, not all of us, do many such actions which are harmful to others. But still, we survive, we don't explode, even we don't feel embarrassed and ashamed at times. I watched this German movie some 30 years back, but still I remember its scenes, its story, and it still has a lot of impact on me even today. Then I read a German story a few years ago of a couple. They were very poor, they had children, they were very upset and disturbed about all of them. So the parents, husband and wife, once thought, what should we do? They came up with a plan that they should do some illegal activities, unethical activities, due to which they would get a lot of money. They went for it, and within few months' time, they had a lot of money. They made a big house. They got tiles from Italy, carpet from Turkey, and arranged, decorated the house very well. It was like a bungalow, like a mansion. They sent their children to a very good school. They were having a great life in terms of financial aspect. One day, all of a sudden, the couple, the parents, husband and wife, they thought, what are we doing? And they went to the market, they got big hammers, they broke the house with the hammers, they shot their children, and they had poisoned themselves and they died. Look, they could not survive, could not face themselves, because they thought what was missing in themselves is inner satisfaction and contentment. They were happy for a period of time, temporarily, with all those gadgets of life, but the main gadget was missing, which was, indeed, inner satisfaction and contentment. My professional experience of business for last 17 years, little bit knowledge and education I have, my association and meager humble study of Quran, the scripture of that supreme intelligent being, that Almighty Lord, some of my humble efforts for the betterment of mankind, my extensive traveling to UK, US, Europe in last 8 years. With all this, I can conclude that cars, bank balance, money, authority, power, nothing can give you the real asset, which is inner satisfaction and contentment. Because once all this is in place, all these luxuries, you are still running and searching for the real asset, which is inner satisfaction and contentment. In my humble opinion, loving the mankind, helping others, being modest, kind to the mankind and humanity, and doing good things for the society, this brings the inner satisfaction and contentment. This will lead us to a happy life here in this world and will eventually lead us to the ultimate triumph in the everlasting life to come.